Have you ever felt like there's more to reality than what our eyes can see? A hidden world, just beyond our perception. What if I told you there are inventions, some lost to history, some suppressed, that claim to have pierced that veil? Today, we're diving deep into the shadows to uncover 10 forbidden inventions that could supposedly let us see the unseen. From peering into the past to communicating with other dimensions, these stories will make you question everything you think you know about science and reality. First up, the chronovisor. Imagine a device that doesn't just record the present, but can tune into any moment in history, like changing a TV channel. That's exactly what an Italian Benedictine monk named Father Pellegrino Ranetti claimed to have co-invented in the 1950s. He said his team, which allegedly included top scientists like Enrico Fermi, created a machine that could capture and reconstruct light and sound waves from the past. Ranetti claimed to have witnessed Christ's crucifixion, a speech by Cicero in the Roman Senate, and even a lost play by the Roman poet Quintus Ennius. He even produced a supposed photograph of Jesus on the cross, which was later identified as a copy of an existing wood carving. Before his death, Ranetti reportedly confessed that he had faked the evidence but maintained that the machine itself was real. He said it was dismantled because it was too dangerous. In the wrong hands, it could erase privacy and freedom forever. Was the chronovisor a brilliant hoax or a revolutionary device hidden away for the good of humanity? Next, we have the inventions of Nikola Tesla, the master of electricity. Beyond his work on AC power, Tesla was fascinated with radiant energy, a form of energy he believed filled all of space. He designed a magnifying transmitter, famously built as Wardenclyffe Tower, intended for wireless communication and power transmission across the globe. But some researchers believe Tesla's ambitions went further. He spoke of developing a thought camera, a device that could photograph human thoughts. He theorized that a thought formed in the brain created an image on the retina, and this image could be captured. He also claimed to have received signals from an extraterrestrial source, possibly Mars, using his sensitive receivers. After his death, the U.S. government seized many of his papers, labeling them top secret. While some have since been declassified, many documents remain missing, fueling speculation that his most radical inventions, those that could reveal unseen energies or thoughts, were deliberately suppressed. Number 3 takes us into the realm of biology, Royal Raymond Rife's universal microscope. In the 1930s, Rife, an American inventor, built a microscope so powerful it defied the known laws of physics. And like modern electron microscopes that kill the specimen, Rife's prismoscope could supposedly observe living viruses in real time. It allegedly achieved magnification up to 60,000 times. With this, Rife claimed he could see the microorganisms that cause diseases like cancer. He went even further, developing a beam ray device that he said could destroy these pathogens by broadcasting specific electromagnetic frequencies, causing them to shatter. Reports from a 1934 clinic claimed he cured 16 terminally ill cancer patients. But his work was met with intense opposition from the medical establishment. His lab was mysteriously burned down, his research was confiscated, and his associates were intimidated. Was Rife a quack, or did he discover a way to see and destroy diseases at their source, a discovery too disruptive for the existing medical industry? Coming in at number 4 is the starlight material. This isn't a device to see the unseen, but a substance that defies what we see as possible. Invented by amateur chemist Maurice Ward in the 1980s, starlight was a plastic-like material that could withstand and insulate from extreme heat. In demonstrations, an egg coated in a thin layer of starlight was blasted with a blowtorch at over 1,200 degrees Celsius. After 5 minutes, the coating was barely warm to the touch, and the egg inside was completely raw. NASA, Boeing, and other major corporations were astounded. This material could have revolutionized aerospace safety and countless other industries. But Ward was intensely secretive about its formula, refusing to sell the rights without retaining a 51% share, fearing it would be weaponized. He died in 2011 without ever revealing the recipe. The secret to this seemingly impossible material, which could make so many things unseen by fire, died with him. At number 5, we explore the work of Victor Schauberger, an Austrian naturalist and inventor who believed he had unlocked the secrets of water and natural energy. He called it implosion technology. Schauberger argued that modern technology was destructive because it used explosive, outward-moving forces. He believed nature used the opposite, a cooling, inward spiraling, suctional force. Based on these principles, he designed incredible devices, including water purification systems that revitalized water by swirling it in vortexes, and even flying discs, the so-called repulsion, which supposedly used vortex dynamics to generate lift. During World War II, he was forced to work for the Nazis, allegedly on a secret flying saucer project. After the war, he was taken to the U.S. to work on a similar project but became disillusioned, claiming his ideas were being stolen and militarized. He returned to Austria, a broken man, and died just days after signing away his patents. Did he truly understand a hidden form of energy that could provide clean, limitless power? Number 6 is Thomas Townsend Brown's research into anti-gravity, a force we can't see but might be all around us. In the 1920s, Brown discovered what he called the Biefeld-Brown effect. He found that if you apply a high voltage to an electrical capacitor, it generates a force that moves it toward its positive pole. He believed he had discovered the link between electricity and gravity. He built saucer-shaped devices called gravitors that would lift and fly when charged with electricity. The military took a keen interest, funding Project Winter Haven to explore the potential for anti-gravity aircraft. But publicly, the project was downplayed and eventually declared a failure. Skeptics say the effect is just ion wind, a known phenomenon. But supporters argue that the effect persists even in a vacuum, where there is nowhere to ionize. Brown's work became a cornerstone of UFO lore, with many believing that recovered alien craft operate on his principles, a technology kept hidden from the public eye. For our 7th entry, let's look at Wilhelm Reich's cloudbuster. Reich was a controversial psychoanalyst who believed in a universal life energy he called organ. He claimed this energy permeated everything and could be accumulated in special boxes. But he also designed the cloudbuster, a device made of metal pipes and tubes connected to water, which he claimed could manipulate this organ energy in the atmosphere to make it rain. In 1953, farmers in Maine, suffering from a severe drought, hired him to use his device. According to local reports, after he aimed the cloudbuster at the sky, it rained. He performed several successful demonstrations. However, the FDA considered his work fraudulent. They obtained an injunction against him, and when he violated it, he was sent to prison. The government then ordered his books and research papers to be burned. Was Reich a madman, or did he tap into an unseen atmospheric energy that could control the weather? Number 8 is the controversial God helmet. In the 1980s, neuroscientist Michael Persinger developed a device that applies weak, complex magnetic fields to the temporal lobes of the brain. He claimed that this could induce mystical experiences and the sense of a sensed presence, the feeling that someone is in the room with you. Subjects reported seeing apparitions, feeling they were leaving their bodies, or having profound spiritual encounters, including visions of God. Persinger's theory is that many religious and paranormal experiences aren't external events but are generated within the brain by natural or artificial magnetic fields. The God helmet suggests that the unseen world of spirits and gods might be accessible not through special senses, but by stimulating the right parts of our own minds. This raises a profound question: are we seeing another dimension, or are we just seeing the inner workings of our own consciousness? 9th on our list is the fascinating concept of scrying mirrors, particularly those associated with John Dee, the court astrologer to Queen Elizabeth I. Dee used a black obsidian mirror, supposedly a gift from the angel Uriel, to communicate with what he believed were angels. Through his medium, Edward Kelly, Dee would gaze into the mirror and receive complex messages, including a complete angelic language called Enochian and prophecies about the future. While modern science dismisses this as superstition, the practice of using reflective surfaces to see visions is ancient and widespread. Some modern theories suggest that staring into a dark mirror in a dimly lit room can induce a hallucinatory state called the Troxler effect, where your own face seems to morph and disappear. Did Dee's mirror open a portal to another world, or was it a tool that allowed him to access the unseen depths of his own subconscious mind? Finally, number 10. The radiogeisler tubes of Dr. Harry Oldfield. Oldfield was a British scientist who developed a form of Kirlian photography, which claims to capture the aura or energy field around living things. He went a step further, inventing a system he called polycontrast interference photography, or PIP. This system uses a computer to analyze the patterns of light that pass through a subject, revealing what he claimed were disturbances in their energy field before physical symptoms of an illness appear. Ed. He also experimented with what he called ether detectors, using specialized gas-filled tubes that would supposedly light up in the presence of unseen energies or even spirits. He claimed to have photographed entities in allegedly haunted locations. Critics dismiss his work as pseudoscience, but Oldfield maintained he was simply visualizing the energy systems that ancient traditions like acupuncture have worked with for centuries. Was he just capturing heat patterns and light tricks, or did he create a lens to see the very life force that animates us? From devices that look into the past to machines that talk to spirits, these forbidden inventions all share a common thread. They challenge our very definition of what is real and what is possible. Whether they were brilliant breakthroughs suppressed by powerful interests or simply the elaborate fantasies of eccentric minds, their stories force us to keep an open mind. They remind us that the greatest discoveries often lie in the places we are told not to look. What do you think? Are these stories fact or fiction? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.